Hello friends, today we will study about the fluidized bed combustion. So what is it is FBC system. So it has the emerged and valuable alternative and has significant advantages over the conventional firing system, which normally we are going to use in normal furnace coal firing is conventional system, and using FBC system offers the multiple benefit, that is it reduce the compact boiler size, fuel use flexibility is there, higher combustion efficiency, that is the important one, that combustion efficiency is increases due to use of FBC system, and reduce the emission of noxious pollutants such as SOx and NOx. Means it reduce the sulfur oxides and nitrogen oxides which are harmful when combined with the uh, steam uh, liquid state. So it reduces that possibilities of NOx and SOx. So the fuel burn in the include washery rejects, rice, hulls, buses and other agricultural waste. Means depend on which type of fuel we are going to use, generally in boiler. So the fluidized bed boilers have widely capacity range of 0.5 hours to per hour to over 100 tons per hour. So why we need this FBC system? Because we know that the limited sources of oil and gas as well as their price led to need of the alternative fuel, where coal can be used as a fuel. Means need an limited addition of the limited sources of the other fuels. Coal is available in abundance in India, therefore we need a FBC system. Earlier in design furnaces for the pulverized coal, means if we use the pulverized coal, the has to be operated around 1400 to 1500 degrees Celsius. With the temperature using pulverized coal without FBC system is has to be operated on 1400 to 1500, which has following difficulties, that is slag formation, large amount of NOx formation, next SOx formation, SO2 sulfur dioxide, that is, which in turn forms acid with the moisture on the condensation of steam. Means if it mix with the moisture, it forms the acids, and the capital cost for this SO2 removal is very much high in conventional type. But if we use the FBC system, there is a sufficient for 800 to 900 degrees the boiler is operated, and it is sufficient temperature to burn the combustion of the gases. So the furnace designed for a particular type of coal can be burned with every other type of coal at same combustion efficiency and safety. Means we can use the same coal, can be various coal types of coals can be used for the burning. So the basic principle of the FBC system, this is a diagrammatic representation where air is coming from the bottom side. There are distributor plates. Above this distributor plate there is a fluidized bed, and this fluidized bed is consist of the coal and dolomite. Dolomite is nothing but your other things, and also the limestone you can consider. So and the burning gases are moving from the topward. So bed is made finely divided particles of a fuel half filled in the column. At bottom distributor plate is fitted, and air is move pass upward direction at sufficient velocity. Means air velocity, we have to increase the air velocity if we want to convert that bed, normal bed, into fluidized bed, because again we are using the dolomite particles, and that velocity is called as a minimum fluidization velocity. Means the velocity at which the particles behave like a fluid, that is, we know that the fluid having the property to flow, that property is we are going to attach the that velocity is called as a fluidized velocity, at which that is given also here, at which particles starts moving freely in the bed with frequent collision with each other, because we know that they are all are largely placed on the bed, therefore the when they are moving with the freely move, they collide with each other. So that is the only concept we are going to utilize this, and because of this the combustion takes place. So basic arrangement is generally given here. Here we can see the basic diagram of normal FBC system. There are distributor plate, there air, water tubes are there from which water is supplying, for to which we are converting the steam. Ash removal system is there and flue gases are there. So and one of the inlet for the fuel and dolomite. So the fuel and inert material dolomite are fed on the distribution plate and air is supplied from the bottom of the distribution plate. Which basic function is given here. The air is supplied at high velocity, means that is we said earlier that it is a fluidization velocity, so that solid feed material remains in a suspension condition during the burning. Means by this velocity there solid particles which are burning coal and dolomite, there are these are in suspension positions, means in moving positions. The heat produced is used to heat the water flowing through the tube, means tube from the tube water is flowing and convert water into the steam. So basically dolomite function is there, it insists to particles to freely move in the within the furnace, and second most important function is it restrict the sulfur dioxide or sulfur particles moving out from the furnace gases, because sulfur carries the large amount of heat, so therefore it restrict that, and therefore there is a sufficient 800 to 900 degree sufficient temperature is there for complete combustion. So the advantages if we see, so in a FBC system, even low grade fuel also we can use, including municipal waste, and therefore it is a cheaper method for the power generation. We didn't require high grade fuel. As far as the coal is concerned, the peat or lignite and bituminous coal we can use. So it is easier to control amount of SO2 and NOx formed during burning. Low emission of SOx and NOx will help in the controlling the undesirable effect of SO2 and NO. During the combustion, SO2 emission is nearly 50% that in conventional firing method. Means in FBC system the SOx emission is nearly only 50% as compared to the conventional type of, means normal beds. There are saving about 10% of operating cost and 50% in a capital cost of the power plant. So this is as far as your financial condition is concerned, this saves the 10% and 50% of the capital cost of the plant, because capital cost concerned with the construction of the boiler and all that, and operating cost implies with the using of the fuel. So the size of the coal is having pronounced effect, that particle size should be between preferred to be 6 to 13 mm, but 50 mm we can also use in this system. If we consider the disadvantages, ash handling system is a complex system, require crush coal of proper size, means for the moving purpose coal required for proper size. Large variation load cannot be made quickly, means if the requirement of the load variation is there, we cannot made quickly in the FBC system. So classification based on the FBC system is given as, that is a circulating fuel fluidized bed combustion and pressurized fluidized bed combustion. So we will see the circulating type of fluidized bed combustion, which is also called as a atmospheric fluidized bed combustion boilers. It operates under the atmospheric pressure, and it is also depend on the loading of the fuel and supply of the air as overfeed and underfeed. So the basic function is same, but a principle is given here. The diagram we can see that this is the diagram. So if the crush coal, the 6 mm to 20 mm 22 mm is size, is mixed proportion with the dolomite, as we know that dolomite is used with, or limestone is fed into the combustion chamber. So fluidized air flown so that swirling motion is created sufficient enough to achieve the temperature of 800 to 900 degree. This is a furnace temperature. Heat is transferred to the submerged fuel tubes, and formation of H2SO4, that is a sulfur dioxide, hydrogen sulfide and NOx is prevented. So heat is transferred to the tubes in which the steam is created. The product of combustion leaving the bed contains large portion of the unburned carbon and dolomite particles. Means flue gases carry the particles of the fuel and unburned carbon percentage and the dolomite particles. So these are collected in the cyclone separator. You can see that the cyclone separator is provided at corner of the furnace, and it is normally that cyclone separator separates this particle from the flue gases and recirculated it at the bottom of the bed, means above the distributor plates, for the complete combustion of the these particles. So if you see the circulating types, advantages: no transformation of H2SO4 and NOx, no need of pulverized coal, cheaper alloys can be used, compact in design, all are same as the FBC system. Disadvantages is high operating cost and lower heat transfer rate per meter cube of the area of the bed. Means if the area of the bed, volume of the bed is increases, the heat transfer rate decreases in circulating type of fluidized bed combustion. Thank you.